Yom. I am a Lima of the Fifth Order. We have come to the edge of the mind, a place where reasoning does not exist, and feelings of the heart are illuminated. It is a place where we must trust our mighty hearts to be able to travel us far beyond our understanding and comprehension. It is a place where words fell and light, ever so effervescent, light shines. You have come here to this place, this state, this condition, to be able to understand your true nature, the collective crystal that is imbued in you. Take away everything, and you are still magnificent. Even losing the flesh, your magnificence is still known, as it is a piece of the almighty living Spirit of God that ascends and knows no death, knows the infinite amount of depth, and the joyous heart rising, realizing. There is coming a time beyond description. There is coming a time filled with connections to the emotional quotient of the heart that will only be realized as that vessel, the heart, individually and collectively is opened. This is where the edge of the mind ends, and the infinite universe that can only be felt begins and extends forth. The true nature of our being is being revealed. And I am asking you, even as I am asking myself in spirit, to step into the heart space and be part of the infinite. To realize the light, the love, and the peace that is shining before you, and the possibilities so great, so numerous, all lessons of love. As you step into your heart, as you bridge that gap from knowing to that infinite wisdom of feeling, there'll be things that cannot be explained. Yet they shall be felt. Coming forth as we exit this Piscean age and grasp into this new age of Aquarius are the promises of the Vel, the spirit world, awakening, and channeling our higher selves if we but allow it. But we must allow it. And the only way that we can allow this is by stepping out of the mind, out of the logic sense, and into the heart of nature and nurturing that nature. It is a logic that is logicless. It is a faith that is built upon a hope of a distant yet ever glowing light of life that always has and always shall exist. We are moving to a new time, beyond dates, beyond timetables, a time where we realize that the feelings and the stirrings of the heart are what create that which we see, that which we hear and perceive. Trust your heart. And I say this message especially to those born of masculine bodies, to look inside of yourself for the sacred feminine and the sacred circle, that you might be able to know yourself in love and compassion and have the imbued spirit of the awakened, risen man, tempering the fire of the heart, to be able to be part of this grand and beautiful journey. Take time to be timeless. To go to places where time stretches out into the great unknown expanse. As you trust your heart, you will know your biochemistry. Do not be troubled by the cultures that are surround you, nor anybody that tells you that you're less. For you are always more. You are always part of the light and the love that glows and grows ever so beautifully, ever so magnificently beyond description. I tell you, these gifts that I share with you, this spirit, it is in you. It is in all. And as you trust to find your own gifts, your own chemistry that relates to nature through your heart, you'll be purified in this new age. You will be called to rainbow as a crystal to shine all vibrant light and life, and to align all the colors to an ever-glowing light that is magnificent beyond the sun's description. We are exiting a time where there is a battle between the light and the darkness. And our lesser selves are falling away, and rising are the warriors who have wondered for a long time what their purpose is, what their cause is. They've walked many miles. This one I speak through, I know well, intimately well. And they have been troubled by all these miles walked and wondering, when is the compassion going to come? When is that idealism, that vision of love and peace and hope going to awaken? And I tell you, it is at your doorstep. It is awakening. And as you and all others, the brothers and sisters, those of the sacred circle, the infinite sum, go to your heart, the quickening of this realization of this new age, this new dawn will be realized. Love yourself. Love yourself in so much that you can see the light that is in you is in all things, all beings. And it's a dream awakening, realizing. Give your love to this reality, this space. The previews have been shown. The psychedelics, the things have been grown to show you a preview of the possibilities of the infinite. Now is the time to step into this reality and make those dreams realized. The dreams of compassion and light. Letting go of any of those fears or darknesses that no longer serve. Of the becoming and the being and the dream. I speak for this one, Zed Anya. But I also give this message to anybody who wishes to be a part of the promises that have been promised for so long, the coming of the age, the coming of the Christos, the Christ, the Christine, the awakening of the portal of the heart, the rising of the rainbow, warriors of peace, of kindness, of compassion, protectors of the highest order that see the spirit. And this is what I am asking of you. The fifth order, the spiritual order. I am asking you to look into the spirit, to look beyond the flesh, beyond the curvatures of them, beyond the beliefs, beyond the differences, and see the spirit, which knows no bounds, is infinite, has lived, continues to live forevermore in strength and power as it beckons the call of the heart. Now is the time to claim your divinity, your birthright. Now is the time to step into the seat of your heart, to take that step into that bridge, which you cannot see, but you can feel, to go through the darkness and let your light shine within, that it might attract those who are seeking light and who also wish to share their light and their life with you. You are never alone. The whisperings of the Spirit in this reality, in the realities far beyond even our realization, they all tell the same story. You are never alone. The quickening of the Spirit is rising. Now is the time to claim your birthright. The seed of your seed to be planted, to be grown, to show the world is far more depth than it's ever begun to realize. That when you peel away that world and the structures of the old ways of them, you see a spirit that wants to live, that wants to grow, that is being birthed. Individually, independently, and interdependently. A light, a love. As you step into your highest self, as you channel your greatest efforts, I tell you, these gifts, the highest self, it is imbued in all beings, just as the sacred feminine, the divine masculine, and the sacred circle are in all beings. You can go to whichever source you wish. Realize that all the light leads back to the source. That all breath, all beings lead back to the source. Hold on to this. Hold on to this. Trust in your highest self. You have all the answers. Trust in them. You have all the answers. The puzzle is coming together. We're at the doorstep of this dawning. Coming forth, the sacred feminine reclamation in a way that is so profound, so amazing that words alone cannot begin to describe. We have needed the healing of this great energy for so long to be able to know the love and the compassion all around us, ever growing, ever flowing. To know that the light may have been hidden, but now is bursting forth to teach us in kindness, in compassion, that we are all part of the sum. And we are all part of all the suns that shine light, imbued by that seed of the sacred daughter. No longer we need to be afraid. Our light is known. Look into the eyes. You will see the Spirit. And as hard as it is at times to look into those eyes, it reveals all. You are loved. You are so greatly loved. Find your calling. Find your peace. There are new awakenings of new opportunities that are going to be coming forth. Ones that were never available before. Positions of great imbued light. Purposeful work that will change the very constructs of what we know as our reality. And they're all coming from the heart. Go to your heart. Find your purpose. Find your way. You are never alone. You are loved. May the Mayam open forevermore. Blessings, you, Mayam.